Oh my God. So frustrating. It's so frustrating. Welcome back to American Blues Podcast. Let's talk about Chelsea Ipswich. My God, must win game, must get 3 points. And what do? Drop another 2 points. We're just not serious. We don't want Champions League next year. We don't want it. We don't want a good striker. We don't want Champions League. These players don't want to get better. They don't want to play in the top level competition. It's just, oh my God, it's the same mistakes again and again, playing against a low block team, giving away a fast break, and then giving away 2 stupid goals in the first half. And you know what the irony thing is that both Colwell and Tosin did an interview this week talking about how important it is to get Champions League and how hard how hard the players are working for it and how badly they want it. But again, especially that those goals that were given up, letting just like jaunting back into defense by Colwell, Tosin coming out, not getting the ball, and then neither of them marking Chelesa, who just snuck in between them. But if you watch that playback, it is such lazy defending by our 2 central defenders. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. There was absolutely nothing Sanchez could do, especially about that second goal. And Chelesa was way too close. It's on his defenders to mark him. And both of them, no communication. Neither one really had him marked. Colwell didn't turn around, look at where his man was, and just slowly jog back into the box. I don't get it. I don't get how we can give away such a stupid goal in such a crucial game. And and credit to the team for trying to fight back. I mean, our stats were insane this game. Like 79, 80% possession. We had more than like 25, probably close to like 30 shots to their few. But again, and then of course their goalie had probably the game of his life, especially at the end of the second half, just save after save after save. But we should be more clinical. Colwell, first half, open header in the middle goal, went straight to goalie. Jackson, first half, 8 minutes in, near post, great run, hit the post, should have finished better. And then like Enzo Fernandez, fast break, weak shot right at the goalie, just weak shot after weak shot. Palmer at the end of the game could have scored with his left foot, perfect position in the middle of the box. He finally got open, left foot, didn't need to take an extra touch. And again, no power, save on goalie. And then Enzo in the dying moments too, got the ball and near the center of the box and just hit it with power. And of course, Palmer got so lucky. He just put out his hand and just left it in the air, hoping that would do something. And of course, exactly where the ball went. Obviously, incredible save, point blank, hit with power, strong hand. But still, we should be finishing these shots. And I honestly don't think Maresca helped us very much at the end of the game. We have Reece James, one of our best shooters, sitting on the bench. For what reason? What are we saving him for if not to win games? He is not such a glass cannon that he cannot come on for the last 5 to 10 minutes in a game. Why bring on Malagusta who can't shoot? Bring on Reece James. We needed more firepower, right? We needed someone to shoot from outside the box. Kind of like midweek against Warsaw. Game was atrocious until Reece James took a shot from outside the box. Goalie, bad parry, left it open for Tyreek George, who got his first goal. Great. That's what we needed. We needed someone who could shoot from outside the box. But again, and then taking off Jackson for Nkuku was just the most stupid decision. Jackson was still having a good game. Yes, he didn't get any goals, but he was still making runs. He's still a hell of a lot more of a presence in the box than Nkuku is. Nkuku offers nothing as a 9. You might as well just take Jackson off and let us play with 10 men because that's the same. Nkuku does nothing in the box, especially against a low block. He doesn't link up. He doesn't make runs, and he's certainly not going to win anything in the air. That is just, oh my God, that's just a stupid decision by Maresca. As stupid as it was to play him against Brentford as a 9 for most of the game. Infuriating. We are just not serious. Dropping another 2 points, top 4 or 5 race, where we desperately need every single point because the rest of the games are not guaranteed. For us to not get all 3 points against a essentially relegated team, embarrassing. Who didn't even play their best player. Delap was on the bench for most of the game, and when he came on, again, he caused us a lot of issues. But yeah, just beyond frustrating. I do have to give shout outs to Cucurella, again, making the difference early second half, making that incredible run through the middle of the box, a run that nobody else on the team seems to be able to make, and actually finishing his goal on the near post, which Jackson should have done. Great on him. And then Sancho, I was afraid of his sub, actually. I was like, oh my God, here comes Sancho. He's going to slow the play down. Today, it was different. He actually didn't slow too much down, and he got a crucial tying goal. Incredible curling shot from the left side of the box. Yeah, great on him. We need more of that, Sancho. Honestly, if you want to stay with this team, we need more of that. Does that one goal make me change my mind about wanting you back at United? Not at all, because we have too many games where he's just slowing things down, doing absolutely nothing. But at least today, he got his flowers. So good on him. But overall, just a frustrating performance. This was a must win game, must get 3 points. And now we are dependent on other teams dropping points again. And that's just not going to keep happening. Now, we have several things on our side. We still have to play Nottingham Forest, and we still have to play Newcastle. That Newcastle game is going to be absolutely massive in May. But what are my hopes of being Liverpool? None. My only hope is that they've already won the title by then, so they don't care. And maybe they'll play their B team, and they'll give us a chance. Maybe. But yeah, and then Nottingham Forest, my God. If we can't beat Ipswich, Nottingham Forest is going to be 100 times harder because they defend better and they counter better. So, yeah, we're just not serious. We're just not serious. Like, this team, we need a manager who's able to make tough decisions, like play our best players at the end of the season when we need points, even through risk of injury. They need to play. They must play because the club's future rides on it. We cannot survive another season without Champions League, especially the way we're spending money, especially when we need a striker, right? This is the summer to get a striker. And in order to get a top level striker, we need Champions League. I don't know why no one seems to recognize that in our coaching department when they make substitutions. But yeah, awful, just awful. Feels like a loss. Even though we came back and scored 2 goals, the fact that we gave away 2 super goals, we should have won this game 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, easy. But yeah, just cannot seem to defend when we need to defend. And it's a story of the goddamn season. It's another frustrating game, another game where we drop points where we didn't need to. So my God, we better shape the fuck up the rest of the season because none of the remaining games are easy. We got Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle United, and Nottingham Forest. There are no guaranteed points there. None. We just have to put our heads down and, my God, listen to me, Maresca. Listen. Play the best players in the Premier League. Stop playing them in Conference League. Palmer did not need to start midweek. He should have started against Brentford as he started today. There's no need to start him against Warsaw. This is ridiculous that we're prioritizing Conference League over Premier League. Premier League is where our future lies. Not getting that Conference League trophy. Honestly, I couldn't give 2 shits about that trophy. Winning that trophy but not getting Champions League makes this season a complete fail. But getting Champions League with no trophies, huge win. Huge win because this team is just 1 or 2 players away from being a top team. And in order for us to get those players, we need Champions League. See you guys after the next one.